Hello. Welcome to the stream. We have a rare, elusive Monday stream. How's it going, everybody? Welcome. We gotta play more Stormbringer. We gotta solve the mystery. We gotta go back for more. Welcome, everybody. Good day. Happy Monday. We're gonna play Stormbringer. We're gonna finish Magic Knight. His silly little game. Maybe? We're gonna try to at least. Hello, welcome. I'm very excited to play this. I'm very excited to play some more. Welcome to the stream. I'm so excited, I'm vibrating. Welcome. We're gonna play it. Game must be played. Hello. Rubber Kitty, welcome. Thank you for the big excite. Dracados, welcome. Hello. Nice pyramid. Who else? Biff Fraction, hello. Alana Ray, hello. Tango Bunny, hello. Napjack, hello. Bob Roskaya, hello. Smebble, hello. Rappyland and Space Hoppercopter, hello. SGBU, Kenita Wowie, hello. Dana, hello. Digital Duck, hello. Comson, hello. Taka Hennessy, hello. Dialogo, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to do a special Monday stream because I don't think I can stream tomorrow, and I desperately want to stream as much as possible to play all these cool video games. We got to play more Drod. I've been thinking about playing more Drod like constantly. I want to play more, but we have to play this instead. Got to finish Stormbringer so we can close the book on the Magic Knight series, so we can wrap up all the loose ends, and then we can move on to more big games. I really want to play a lot of video games. It's a sickness, and the only cure is more game. We're gonna play some more Stormbringer today. Hopefully we can finish it. I don't know if that's realistic, because it turns out this game is kind of nonsense. It's kind of a nonsense video game. But we're gonna give it another shot. I think I came across a couple solutions to puzzles in this. And I think I tried to do them, and I think they didn't work. Because I'm suspecting that this game features what you might call a terrible design choice. Where you can do the correct thing, and it just won't work because there's a random chance that the NPCs will not cooperate with you. I think that's what's happening in this video game. I think this is one of those games where you just have to do the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, because you might be doing the right thing but just getting bad luck. And it's just not working. I think I think it's kind of jacked, but at the same time I think we gotta play some more. Oh, Neck, welcome. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 15 months. We got a new emote, yes. Because seeing this little wizard with the big diaper dumpy vibrate just made me laugh so hard. I had to turn it into an emote. Oh, this will be Magic Knight's legacy, I'm afraid. It's a good legacy to have. It's a fine legacy. Yo, Stud Muffin, welcome, hello. No DOS today, I'm sorry to say. No DOS gaming at all. This is artisanal British microcomputer ZX Spectrum gaming. When am I gonna play? I don't know what the next DOS game is I want to play. We gotta play Pickle Wars. I haven't played Pickle Wars yet. I'll play Pickle Wars sometime soon. The disguise puzzle. See, the thing with the disguise puzzle is I didn't even solve it. It just, I thought the game broke. But no, it turns out it's a random puzzle with mysterious. It's not even really that mysterious. You just brute force the answer. But I thought the game was broken. I was freaking out for a while last time. It was really sure welcome. Mooware, hello. Hello, everybody. Let's go back in. Let's play some more Stormbringer. Let me move my windows around. That was the puzzle. That's true, yeah. Game. Oh, gotta change this to the 128K hardware. Attach the tape image. Stormbringer. Unmute the volume. I hate to say it, I may be a heretic, but when I was capturing screenshots to make the emote, I had to mute. There we go. Oh, we're back. Shadowlands? Oh, yeah. maybe Shadow Worlds, Stud Muffin. Maybe Shadow Worlds. I don't know if I can go back for Shadowlands. It's an interesting concept, Shadowlands. It's just terrible to play. It's the thing. It's just terrible to play. It's so tedious having to click on your little guy's foot and then click over here to move him, and then he gets caught on the corner, so you gotta click on his foot, and you click him over here to move him around, and then you gotta click on his foot, and then click on the other guy's foot so he follows this guy, then you click on his hand because there's demons attacking, so you click on his hand, then you click on the monster. Shadowlands. Oh, what a silly game. Yeah, the rats are in Shadowlands as well. I didn't even get far enough in the game where the rats became much of an issue. I just gave up before that. Oh, disaster game. Disaster game. This feels like it's a little quiet. Oh, yes. Stormbringer, a true graphic adventure. The alert worked! Thank you, Sneak Plays, for the 111 gamer bits. I think we're going to start from the beginning of this. I think I want to replay from the top. I have a bunch of saves, like, kind of scattered throughout the game. But the game is short enough. I think it's best just to start from the start. Start the timer. Let's play it. Video gaming. Here we are. Pick up the disguise. What do I do? Go left. Okay. So we're playing as the Magic Knight here. We got to make our way inside the castle. There's freaking Robin Hood, my nemesis. You get the map. The cloud! Rhiannon is here. We want to take the Wand of Command from her. And basically, we just kind of hop around and talk to people. There's a bird staring at a banana. I wish I could take the banana now, but my inventory's already full. There's a hedge pig down there. There's the well. Oh, yes. Have a drink. Smell something. So there's an evil magic knight here who's terrorizing the country with a cloud. A magic cloud of lightning. It's terrorizing everybody. So we're trying to stop him. But we can't kill the evil magic knight, because he's part of ourselves. He's another aspect of us that was created when we went back in time at the end of the third game, because there's an accident with the second-hand time machine. It was just shoddy workmanship, I guess, and so it caused us to create a duplicate of ourselves who is evil, and somehow we arrived back in time before we did and had enough time to, like, establish a base and, like, terrorize people, and so we gotta find him and merge with him. That's the plot of the game. What am I doing? We need to go in the castle. Damn it, Baines, welcome. Noru, Sam Hine, hello. Omega Runs, hello. Setsubera, hello. It is weird, gaming on a Monday. It feels odd. Just kind of have to guess which disguise you have to wear. Only one disguise will allow us to enter the castle here. And apparently, if we were able to convince Moonmot the Halfling to give us his newspaper, we'd be able to read it to learn which disguise we need to use. But I have never been able to figure out how to get it. If we examine Moonmot... See, he's a jolly decent chap with 46 happiness. The main crux of the gameplay... I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. The main puzzle element of this game is interacting with and manipulating these NPCs to help us out. And I believe pretty much the only relevant stat is their happiness. That determines how likely they are to cooperate with you. The happier they are, the more likely they are to cooperate with you. Strength and stamina are also important. Well, I don't know if strength is. Stamina is definitely important. If the stamina runs too low, they'll just fall asleep, and they can't do anything when they're asleep. It's a nightmare. So let's command Moonmot to be happy. Try to be happy. And then take the newspaper. Okay, and then let's take the newspaper. Okay, and then let's take the newspaper. No, okay, and then let's take the newspaper. No, he just won't give it away. So usually... I pressed the wrong button. Usually the way these NPCs work is... their description here. His happiness went down! Okay, I guess he doesn't respond positively to being told directly to be happy. That's not good. Usually in their description, jolly decent chap, it's some sort of hint or clue as to an item that they're looking for. And if you give them the correct item, then they'll be happy. And then they'll cooperate with you. My plan of commanding him to be happy with a magic wand has backfired, though. It's a decent chap. What a dingus. Hey, Taoichi, welcome, hello. Zetsu Stormbringer is a disaster. This is a disaster game. It's kind of amazing, but it's also kind of a disaster video game. Let's go wizard mode. But it also has this. Look at... Oh, we made it in! Okay, wizard mode did it. What am I doing? Let's examine myself. We also have to manage our stats. If we run out of strength, it's an instant game over. And magic level allows us to cast spells. Some spells, not all the spells. I'm trying to remember what to do. So we made it in the castle. We need to pick up the key in the teleporter, but not yet. Or do I want to do it now? I left the advert outside. I need to bring the advert inside to get the arrow. I need the jump shoes. The jump shoes are all the way... They're in limbo, so I need the Okay, we need the teleport pad first. Let's drop. Let's just drop the gadget. Come down here. Pick up the teleport key. Pick up the teleport pad. If we stand in front of this specific flower type and cast the Pass Plant spell, We can teleport to a power plant, which lets us pick up the elf horn, because naturally there's an elf horn just in the power plant. And then we use the teleport command while the teleport pad and key are both in our inventory. We go into limbo. We can pick up the boots, but my hands are full. So let's drop the key. Pick up the boots. The power boots lets us use the elevator in the castle, so we have to wear these now. Okay. Rhiannon also has a crystal ball here. The crystal ball gives us like little cryptic hints as to how to progress through the game. I think I have fully acquired and harvested all those hints, so I'm not really too worried about getting the crystal ball. It doesn't seem to do much else other than that. What's my... I'm down to 9 strength! Okay, we gotta drink a potion. Have a drink. And then drop the bottle on the ground. Welcome to the chat. I looked over and it's... Oh, sorry. I got zapped by a cloud twice. This could be over. It could be over. Oh no, we're fine. There's Moonmont. I'm gonna take the boomerang. Never mind. Got up. Lister of Smeg, welcome, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Let's pick this up. What am I carrying? We got the wand, we got the pad and the key, the elf horn, the advert. What's the other? Okay. There's 3 buckets of serpents in this room. Now the Flame of Dansk is here. I have no idea what most of these things are used for or what their purpose is. This is a very mysterious game. Okay, let's pull the lever. Jump. I want to grab that potion, but my inventory is currently full. I don't think I'll need the Wand of Command just yet. I don't need the Elf Horn just yet either. We'll drop the Elf Horn. In fact, I should have left the Elf Horn outside the castle. So a big part of this game, at least at the opening here, is figuring out... Oh my goodness! Which items are needed to be used and where. And then kind of using your very limited inventory space to pick up items and move them around. Kind of like a Dizzy game in that regard. Okay, we made it through all the axes. What do our stats look like? 42 strength is not the best. So let's take care of this now. Man, my inventory. I'm gonna drop the teleport pad here. I just thought of something. No, let's do this smart. So because I'm wearing the jump boots, we can do that. Let's step here and drop the teleport pad here. There's a glowing shield on the ground here. If you hold this shield, you die. Or rather, it drains your health. Down to 33 strength. So what we have to do is pick up the glow shield, immediately teleport, walk left, and drop it. Drop it, drop it, hurry up! Okay, whew. Let's drink our potion. The glow shield drains your health if you're carrying it, but it's also acting as a light source. So this room here, if you don't have a light source with you and you enter it, you die. Game over. You lose. Get wrecked. So you just have to... So we lit it up. So now we have access to this direction. This floor of the castle has a whole bunch of levers. Let's throw. Teleport pad to the rat. Okay, and I'm gonna drop the key here. Despite the torches, they're decorative. They're purely decorative torches. Go up to the very top of the castle. This is a real shield. I'm going to pick up the real shield, and I want to wear it. As long as we're wearing the real shield here, then the little axes that bounce around some of the rooms don't hurt us anymore. This candle here, I don't know if this does anything. I haven't figured out how to use it yet. Transporter room, I have no idea how to interact with that. I need to flip this switch. Is this the... This is switch number 2. Okay, pull the lever. Jump up here. There's an arrow floating in the sky, so we have to drop the advert, jump on top of it, pick up the arrow. The terrible twins are here. One of the twins, Tweedum, has the brass ankh, which you can just take, and then we wear the brass ankh. Okay, good. So now, we're pretty much set. 34% progress. We have 8 hours left. The brass ankh now allows us to regenerate our strength if it runs out. Because every action you take, every screen transition you make, every step you take, not every step you take, everything you do basically lowers your strength, and if your strength runs out, you die. But when we're wearing the ankh, instead of dying, we recover our strength. And we have the shield, so we're immune to the axes. We're pretty much in good shape now. 34%. These demons are really good looking. I love them a lot. Here's... Who's this? Rachel of Amazonia. She's good at maths. So let's take... She's carrying a dog whistle and a mirror. I haven't been able to take the dog whistle from her. We can take the mirror from her. Stick with can't! Okay, let's try and command her to be happy. She's too tired to be happy. Oh, dude, it's all falling apart already. I can't... I'm wearing my wizard disguise, so I can't command her. Oh, left the room. Okay, whew. A big part of the game, as mentioned before, is the NPC management. So her stamina was too low. If the stamina's under 30, then the character becomes too tired to do anything. So I needed to command her to sleep, because she's too tired to sleep, or she won't sleep unless her stamina runs all the way out, I think is how it works. So we can command her to go to sleep, as long as I'm not wearing a costume. And that'll allow her to recover her stamina and her strength, at the cost of not being able to interact with her until she's done resting. So we just gotta leave her there. I was hoping to be able to pick up the magic mirror from her, but, well... So it goes. Let's pick up the bell. Oh, my inventory. Okay, pull the lever. That's the final lever. My inventory is full, so to free up a slot, we gotta wear the disguise again. We gotta go wizard mode. Alright, things are looking pretty good here. This is a solid start. What do I have in my inventory? I have no idea what the candle, the bell, or the hairpin get used for. So I'm just going to drop them here. We've retrieved them from their hard-to-reach locations. There's two ways to enter the castle. I either need to be wearing the correct disguise, or I can use the transporter, the teleport pad, to just warp in here. I think the disguise is probably the better play. There's a spanner. Although the teleporter is a lot faster. Pick up the elf horn. So I'm going to try and do the Robin Hood shenanigans. I tried to do the Robin Hood shenanigans last stream and got very frustrated because it was very hard to set up and it didn't work. But we're going to try it again. Going to take the disguise off. I can just drop it right here. I don't need to be carrying the disguise around. I'll just drop it right there. As far as I can tell, the disguise is only used to enter the castle. How are we looking? 26. It's time to do my first save. So the Gadget X is an item that you just start the game with. It's never explained, but if you read the Gadget X, you gain access to the save game function. And then I just do save states here to mimic saving the game. We'll call this we'll call this save game yes. Yo, Armored Macaw, welcome. I should learn how to like name my save game files, but if you're playing this on actual hardware where you have to write the save game to tape, it's not like you can... I guess you could write on the cassette tape the name of your save game. Anyway. Dude, I got zapped! Okay, we're down to 14 strength. We need to bring the banana into the castle, but... Entwood. Now, this room is very suspicious. There's a room called Entwood. Oops. It looks just like all the other rooms. Wait, there's a... Wait. Barker the Ent. Wait! There's a... One of these trees in the background, it looks identical to all the other trees in the background of all the other screens of the game. One of these trees is an NPC who has a list of clues. What? The writing appears to be an ancient dialect of the people of Dingus, Digitus, Aramicus, Computerus. You'll need some way translating it! Is that... Oh, this is big. This is big. is really big. Hold on. Drop that. Talisman's too heavy. I have no strength. Okay, the tree that's asleep, that's indistinguishable from normal background scenery trees, but is actually an NPC, an Ent. We just stole all of his items. He had a magic talisman and a mystical list of clues, written in a language that you can't read, but I know who can translate that. What's the talisman? You can read it. This is from the previous games. Ah! Oh, baby. Let's go ahead. Okay. Are there any more invisible NPCs? No. I don't care about her. Okay, Robin Hood's here. Let's examine Robin Hood. Sleep. See. That's good. We want Robin Hood to sleep. Okay, let's give the silver arrow to Robin Hood. Perfect. And we just gotta let him rest for a while. I want to pick up the chicken, because the chicken should lay an egg soon. Entwood. Banana! But I need the banana. But I don't have an empty inventory slot! Oh my god. Okay, drop... Can I... Hold on, wait. Can I just... blow the elf horn and summon Pepe Le Pew? Doesn't want to be summoned. I don't care. I did not realize the elf horn of summoning was a consensual thing. I thought I was just forcing them to... Okay. I can't carry this Gadget X around. I want to be able to hold on to this so I can save my game, but I just can't. Inventory is at a premium. Because I need the banana. Like, you need the banana. I need that! This is chaos. Chaos. It's all falling apart. Okay, drop the elf horn. Pick up the chicken. So we need to be carrying the chicken and have an empty inventory slot, so that way the chicken will lay an egg, which I can throw in the wishing well. Or I also need the chicken to lay an egg so I can give it to Robin Hood, because otherwise Robin Hood won't use his bow and arrow. But even if we give him the chicken egg, the golden egg from the chicken, he may still not use his bow and arrow. This is a chaos game. Chicken hasn't laid an egg yet. I can't wait any longer. Chicken. Okay, pick up the disguise. Go wizard mode. We're going to visit Pepe Le Pew up in the cathedral to give him the list of clues and have him translate for us. We need to bring him the banana because he's worried about the smell in the cathedral, and the banana has an overpowering odor, which will overpower the terrible smell of the church. And that'll raise his happiness up if he has the banana. Okay, we're here. The chapel, not a cathedral, it's a chapel. It's a dagger on the ground. There he is. Give a banana. It doesn't want it! You... What? This game is... Okay, maybe it's because of the disguise. Let's unwear the disguise and try getting him the banana now. doesn't want it. Yes, you do. Just... Okay, I think if he's just around the banana, he'll get happy. Yeah, see, his happiness is going up because he's near the banana. And eventually he'll get happy enough to accept the banana as a gift. This is... 25. 30. 32. His happiness is in like some sort of quantum superposition where it's you don't know what it is until you observe it. He's not gaining happiness unless you examine him and measure it. And it's only when you measure his happiness by examining him does it actually get set. This game is like, it's so advanced. It's an absolute disaster. Okay, 42 happiness. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Maybe that's enough for him to take the banana. It's too heavy. Sorry, the banana's too heavy now. The banana's too heavy. It's too heavy. You ever trying to pick up a banana, but it's just too heavy, and you just can't pick it up? Got our strength back. We're almost out of time. We're halfway out of the time. I just want to give him banana. Yeah, okay, so now his happiness is high enough to accept the gift of banana. Can he help me? Cannot help you. Well, let's give him the list of clues. So he should be able to translate this for us. Oh! Excuse me? The game crashed. The game crashed. What? Oh. It's not supposed to do this. I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing. It's not supposed to do this. But the thing is, we need to translate this list of clues. So now we have another puzzle. We have an unintended puzzle to solve. The puzzle is... The game didn't crash. The game is still running. That little bloop means in-game time is passing. But, yeah, the squeak. I can't do anything! What is... let's restore. All the way back here. Okay. That's not good. That's very concerning. Or maybe I was just on the wrong screen. Maybe just randomly has a chance to crash. We'll just have to do the exact same thing over again in hopes of a different outcome. That's what I'm learning from Magic Knight Gaming. Give him an arrow. Doesn't... I hate you, Robin. I hate you. I hate Robin Hood. Maybe the arrow works same as the banana, where just being adjacent to arrow, maybe being in a close proximity to the arrow raises his happiness. Yeah! Okay. So let's let him sleep next to his favorite arrow. I'm going to pick up his chicken, and there's a gun here on the ground. I'm just going to mosey around for a little bit, let him sleep next to his arrow so he can recover his numbers. There's a sword there. So what I'm trying to do, Beowulf is here. I'm trying to get Robin Hood to be holding the arrow, and then I want to summon him with the elf horn onto this screen and ask him to help. Because he starts with a bow, we'll give him the arrow, and he'll shoot the Beowulf and kill it, allowing us access to the caves. But he doesn't shoot the arrow unless you also give him a golden egg. And even then, he might not shoot the arrow if he's just not feeling up to it. 34 happiness. Maybe that's enough for now for him to... Oh my god. Oh, we got the egg. Okay, good. Okay, he was happy enough to take the arrow. So let's pick up the egg. Let's go get the elf horn now. There's a couple different things I'm trying to accomplish here. Oh, we got landscapers outside. I might have to mute my microphone because they're going to be right outside my window. This is why I usually don't stream on Mondays, by the way. It's landscaping day at this apartment complex. Careful. Yeah, they're barely audible for now, but they will be audible soon. So stamina's only up to 12. So I can't wake him up until his stamina gets up to 30 or higher. So we literally can't do anything with Robin Hood yet. Until he's well rested enough to wake up. So let's just position the egg here. The elf horn. It's kind of a disaster. With the time limit. Yeah. I don't know what the gun's used for. I don't know what the sword is used for. Robin Hood, we're just gonna let him sleep. Rhiannon. I think we're done with Rhiannon. Entwood. Let's get the talisman. I don't know what wearing the magic talisman does, but in previous Magic Knight games, you had to either be holding or wearing the magic talisman in order to cast certain spells. I would assume that it's the same here. Let's do another save here. We'll call this Yes2. Very good save game names. I guess we'll try the clues. We'll try and get those translated again. Disguise is too heavy, so we gotta cycle the screen a couple times. So the reason it says it's too heavy is because different items have weight associated with them, and if their weight is higher than your current strength, you can't pick them up. and your strength is always running down. So because I have the Ankh, I can just cycle the screen a couple times to bring my strength to 0, then back up to 60 so we can pick up the item. Disguise, wear wizard. There's the dragons, serpents. These aren't NPCs, are they? No. This isn't an NPC, is it? No. Even more axes. Don't know what the spanner's used for. Or any of those items there. There's a ghost in the chapel. A spooky ghost in the chapel. It seems like we're meant to try and exorcise, but I've never figured out how to do that. Okay, how's he looking? Is he in banana state? He does not want banana, okay. Oh, just gotta sit here and wait. There's a cross up here in the altar. If you pick up the cross, you die because God smites you down. If you walk left to the next screen, you die because that's where the ghost is. There's a scroll there. It's just a holy book. It talks about, in the beginning there was nothing, and then God said, let there be light, etc., etc. That's literally what the holy book says, just etc., etc. I don't know what I can do to speed this up. I'm unsure if cycling the screen like that speeds things up. I think I just need to sit here and continually... Yeah, it's like every time I do the examine command, he gets +5 happiness. No, that was only +2. That was +5. Like, I just need to sit here and observe his happiness in order for it to stabilize. Like, his happiness is in a quantum flux. It only gets saved when observed. Just gotta sit here and do this over and over again. Okay, he's shimmying to the right. Okay, he's over 50, so that should be enough for the banana now. Hold the banana. I don't need to sit here and manipulate the banana. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, this is the room where it crashed. Let's give him the clues. Give him another couple observations. 63. Okay, let's save now. I might need to wait for him to move to a different screen, or maybe there's just a random chance that this time it's going to work. I'm wearing my wizard disguise, so let's take that off. And then command him to help. Yeah, papa! This is concerning. This is very concerning. This is very concerning. This is very concerning. What happens if I command him to go away? He's gone away. Where do they go when I tell them to go away? If I tell a character to go away, I think they just disappear permanently. Which is different from the previous games. In the previous games, if you tell them to go away, they would just move away from you. So I think he's dead. I think he just died. I'm trying to get him onto a different screen to see if maybe it's the specific screen that crashes the game. Alright, let's restore. He's got no food! I'm thinking this might be bugged, yeah. This doesn't seem like it's functioning as intended. Boom, maximum happiness. Well, I really want to see these list of clues. Let's replace my old save. It's consistently crashing in like the same way. Disaster. I want to try this on a different screen. I want to get him onto this screen, the altar, and try it. If it crashes there as well, then I'll click the silo link and check the disassembly. But that's the 48K version, which may be different than the 128K version I'm playing here. But I don't know how to speed him up. Like, sir, I'm... He's gonna get too tired to help and fall asleep soon. Okay, he's going back the other way. He's sliding in the correct direction. This! Just trying to push him. Oh no, stamina! This is not gonna work. He's gonna get too tired and he's gonna have to sleep for a while. I wish I knew how to speed this up. Like, I just want him to move. I just want him to move. Okay, it's like every 2 observations he moves. Maybe every 3? Maybe every 5? I think what's happening... I think it's functioned this way across all the Magic Knight games, is the NPCs are technically moving at all times. They just kind of slide back and forth along a predetermined path, but their position on screen visually does not get updated unless the screen gets redrawn. And this guy moves very slowly. So, like, there'll be situations where visually you can look and see an NPC on the same screen as you. So you open the menu to interact with them, but by the time you've done that, they've left the screen. He's not even moving at all! There, okay, he's gone. So let's save again here. And hope that it doesn't crash. Sir? Sir? Broken. Whoa! Stormbringer messages. Clue 0. Aramis Le Pew says, the magic missile is somewhere in the caves. Clue 1. Aramis Le Pew says the elf horn can be used to summon people. Clue 2. Aramis Le Pew says the crystal ball is needed to read magic writing. Whoa! This is tremendously helpful. Clue number 3. Aramis Le Pew says, a yellow streak might not help, but a bird with similar attributes might. What? Chicken? Clue number 4. Aramis Le Pew says an advert can help get the point for Robin. Okay, I figured that one out. Clue number 5. Aramis Le Pew says copper, silver, gold. Just wait, and you will behold. Egg colors. Those are the different eggs from the chicken. I've never seen a copper egg, but we've got the gold and silver eggs. I was a little confused as to that last session. Clue number 6. Aramis Le Pew says special jumping boots are available in Limbo. I say to Aramis Le Pew, you're an idiot. There's no way I could have gotten this hint without having first picked up those special jumping boots. You big, dumb idiot. Clue number 7. Clue number 7. Aramis Le Pew says, dangerous use of teleport pads will take you to Limbo. Okay, so like half of these clues are complete useless. Learning the magic missile is somewhere in the caves is good. And crystal ball need to read magic writing is good. Yellow streak might not help, but a bird with similar attributes might. I don't get that one. Okay, well this is tremendous. This is tremendous. This is tremendous. This is tremendous. This changes everything. This changes everything. Alright. This changes everything. So start from the start. Because if we take the crystal ball from Rhiannon, I'm gonna guess that simply holding this item in our possession will be enough to be able to read the writing. I definitely want this. There's a couple items we can have access to really early on that have mystic writing I couldn't read. Like the sword here. So now we're holding the crystal ball, so let's read the sword. Oh! Behold, The mighty sword of Aslane, forged in the mountains of the northern barbarian tribes by the dwarves of the city of Pyrite, with help from the local elves and some passing tinkers and someone whose name was forgotten before we finished this engraving. Destined to be wielded by Arthur of Tasmania. It's just a meme. It's just a joke. That's... I think that's... What? I think that was just a meme. What? Banana? Bird? None of those characters show up, no. I want to see what happens, so if I drop the pistol here, I wonder if this is the item needed to get Moonmot's happiness to go up. So it's up to 49 happiness. Yeah, the gun! Okay. So this is how we get the newspaper, I think. By delivering the gun to Moonmot. And then with the gun in close proximity to him, his happiness is just naturally climbing. Oh, yes, and we need to observe it repeatedly in order to max it out. The gun! And now that his happiness is super mega high, we can take the boomerang, read the boomerang. The boomerang also had mystic writing on it. Magic boomerang, warning, can be dangerous unless thrown by an Australian Aborigine magic user. Excuse me? I don't think we're... I don't think that helps me at all. Alright. Useless boomerang. He still wants the newspaper? Wait a minute. Okay, his happiness is climbing again. Okay, his happiness is perfect. He's got perfect happiness, but he's still won't give us the newspaper. Okay, that's all I really wanted to check. I wanted to restore from the start to read these two items here. The other items I found that have mystic writing I can't read. The arrow has writing. Something else had writing too. Let me open up my notes here. I think I wrote it down. Silver arrow, sword, boomerang. That's all I wrote down. Oh, was it the dagger? That could be. That might be it, yeah. Moonmoth's not even in the 48K version. Wow. Aramis is outside. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, these games... There's tons of changes between the different versions of these games. It's been consistent throughout all of them. Like, Spellbound, the 48K version versus the 128K version are wildly different. Nighttime, same story. Now this game again, same story. Finders Keepers, the first game, like the different versions across different platforms. There's only the one on the Spectrum, the 48K version. Like the Commodore version is totally different. There's an ST version of Stormbringer that's probably completely different as well. Or maybe a faithful recreation of one of the different versions. It's a very mysterious sequence of games here. Okay, let's restore. So, with the information... Now, I could try... Okay. Robin Hood now? Maybe we just do Robin Hood. Try and get that to work. There's a couple more items I want to read. Yeah, I think we read. Let's read the last remaining items. Maybe one of them will have meaning and not just be a complete joke. Let's go back to this save. Okay. It's too heavy. We can read the dagger. Yeah, Dirk and Son. Okay, drop. Ah! These menus, these Windimation menus, quite cumbersome. Can't read the candle. Can't read the hairpin. Spanner? So in this save, I've already given the arrow to Robin Hood. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it back from him. I may have to go back to a different save if I want to read what the writing on the arrow says. So Rhiannon's basically dead. She's like dead. Too tired to eat or drink. Does not want to be commanded by me, so I can't command her to go to sleep, nor can I tell her to eat food or water. She's basically just dead. She doesn't even know it. So I hope we don't need Rhiannon for anything else. Yo, look at that! Okay. Alright. Here we go. Command Robin to wake up. Now we jump over here. Okay. Save the game. Yes, 4 dash Robin. Blow elf horn Robin. Very quickly, command. He left the screen! Blow elf horn Robin. This is maddening. I'm summoning Robin Hood into this room, but the instant he arrives, he leaves, and he needs to be in this room. He has to be in this room. Okay, he stayed. Help. I'll require a golden egg for my services. Okay. There. This game is jacked. Now. Help. It worked! Brave Robin has shot Beowulf from a nice, safe distance. The large lycanthrope has been returned to its original form. A cute little teddy bear. So, we did it. Last time I streamed this game, I did that exact same sequence. It was a little bit smoother. Gave him the egg, asked for his help, and he just didn't. He just didn't help. This time he did. Okay. So now we have the caves. I don't know why he did this time but didn't last time. And yeah, the arrow's back so we could read it. There's a teddy bear? Bear says, Mama, Mama, Teddy is scared. What? Got him. Oh, it's back to front! I never got the mirror. Okay, that's fine. Let's go explore in the cave. I thought I was going to instantly die without a light source. What is this? Like a Mario level. The platforming is really bad. The Bat Cave. Get! Okay. Fluttermouse, the bat. It's a fruit bat. It's got chewing gum. Oh, my hands are full. It's German for bat. It's bat the bat. Good. I want to keep it. Let's take the top path here. I think that's the magic missile, and I don't think I can pick it up because I don't have the advert. Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. So we restore. Back to here. Pick up the arrow. It's too heavy. It's just floating over. Drop. Just drop the Gadget X for now. I don't know if I can even take the crystal ball. She wants to keep it. The thing is, Rhiannon is like dead. She is like dead. Her happiness is too low to cooperate and give us the crystal ball. Just too tired to be happy. And I don't think I can have any way to manipulate her stats at this point. So if I wanted to get... Okay, well, it's a lost cause. We're going to have to do another playthrough or restore to an earlier point and micromanage her stats a little bit better in order to get the crystal ball. I guess we could just do it right at the very start. We're probably going to have to restart the whole game again soon. But that's okay. This has been tremendous progress. Let's wear our costume. I dropped my save item, but whatever. Go wizard mode. So I guess I don't need the arrow anymore. I'm gonna run out of time. The timer in this is so tight. Like, I don't even know if I have enough time to pick up the advert and go to the cave and pick up the missile. Like, yeah, the timer is so tight that you really have to know exactly what to do and not waste any time. So we're gonna have to restart soon. Hopefully I can get a little bit further here. I still don't know what the deal is with the switches. So there's one floor that's just 7 switches. And somebody told us at one point that the switches will lead to the UFO, which is where the off-white knight is. But I don't know what sequence I need the switches to be in. Like, you can... Oh my god, I missed the advert! Oh, he's got the mirror, okay. Go back for it. The mirror is going to let me read the teddy bear, because the teddy bear has writing on it, but the teddy bear's writing is back to front. You can't read it unless you're holding the mirror. Yo, Solid Snack, welcome, hello. Slane. I'm not playing Slane, I'm sorry. That game is another disaster game. How do I get up there? There we go. Can I? I've never been able to cast this spell of teleport to somebody. Maybe I have to be... Maybe if I'm holding the talisman and not wearing it, I can cast it. My magic level's maxed out, but I just can't cast the spell. So one of these just random items, I don't know what it's used for. The bell, the hairpin, the spanner, the candle, the dagger, the sword, the boomerang. One of those random items could unlock the ability to cast the spell to teleport to people. Because that's how it's been in the previous games of the series. But you have to be holding a specific item to unlock the ability to use some of the spells. Unwear the disguise there, otherwise you just can't leave the castle. Alright. We might be able to make it to the magic missile in time. Just might be able to. This is going really well. This is going surprisingly well. Okay, I think that means there's 1 hour left. I think the squeak is hours passing of in-game time. Got my disguise. Okay, since we're holding the mirror, now we can read the teddy bear. I am Milne the bear, so please treat me with care, and wash me with warm water if I get horribly dirty. If you find any honey laying about, I am quite happy to scoff it for you. Winnie the Pooh. A.A. Milne. Throw it on the ground! What's that thing? Alright. Oh my god. The Bat Cave. So now we take the top path. There's like a weird little jump pad in the Bat Cave. It doesn't seem to do anything. This is the most platforming any of these games have had, by the way. It's quite exciting. I guess, yeah, the first one. The first one was heavily platforming oriented. That's true. Alright, got the magic missile. So the magic missile is used to throw at the Off-White Knight to put him to sleep. And then once the Off-White Knight's asleep, we can cast the Dimension Merge spell to merge with the Off-White Knight. So now the only real thing I need to figure out is the switch puzzle. Fruit bat. Chewing gum. At the moment, I don't have the slightest clue what the answer to the switch puzzle is, or where to get any hints as to how to figure it out. I think we're dead. I think we're pretty much just walking dead. I'm out of time. Sheriff Ram, hello, welcome. Thank you for the 24 months. 24 months, thank you. That's 2 full years. Happy Jelly Boy to you as well. Look at this photo. Okay, there are 7 lights on the UFO here. And 7 switches inside the castle. So maybe the photo will update in real time when we flip switches? And like we're trying, maybe we're, I don't think I can test it. So I'm out of time here. I don't even have my disguise. Oh my god, disaster. How are you supposed to get the freaking newspaper? Game over. 70%. 70%. This is incredible. This is incredible. Okay, this is very good. This is very good. So I think now we are equipped to do a full powered run. I don't know what to do with the switches. Like, I know the mystery of the switches must be revealed. And then we can do a full powered, ultra efficient playthrough. But the mystery of the switches. I don't know how to figure out the switches. I haven't gotten past the poltergeist either. That's true. Yeah, that's another mystery. I always forget about that. There's probably... Okay, that would be a better thing to focus on. So, if we start over from the beginning... crystal ball. A TV broadcasting unit will give the initials for the objects needed to remove the poltergeist. How? This is the clue I was hoping to find. I think I've been everywhere, and I have not found a TV broadcasting unit. This Robin has one in his house? Which I haven't figured out how to get inside Robin's little house. Unless, like, the windows in the chapel are secretly TV broadcasting units? Or maybe the TV broadcasting unit's not something you find in-game. This is an out-of-game hint. And I need to, like, find a picture of a British television from 1987, and somewhere on that, on, like, the actual CRT, there's going to be initials. CRT, candle, trumpet. Okay, what's R? Candle, R, trumpet. I'm trying to think of an item in this game that starts with the letter R. The bell, the hairpin, spanner, photograph, grass lord, empty bottle. There's gotta be an item in this game that starts with the letter R. I feel like that's almost definitely it, Bone Masher. I think that's it. Rat? Some of the NPCs are holding items. Like the bat had chewing gum. I can't think of any items that start with the letter R. Magic Ankh. Teleport key, teleport pad. Powered boots. Paperweight. Okay, now the hunt begins for letter R. Chicken. Gold egg. Silver egg. Costume. Water pistol. Bow. Bottle of liquid. Sword. Paintbrush. Rachel. Rachel's good at maths. I don't know how... It feels unlikely, but it might be Rachel. No, I wouldn't be able to get her onto the same screen as the poltergeist is the thing. So, M, L... Photograph... Robin as well, yeah. Banana... So you use the levers to get into the spaceship. That's where you'll find the Off-White Knight. That's the only hint I have about the levers. Flee. That's an F. NBS. I don't have the costume. C. Is there really no item that starts with the letter R in this video game? Dagger? Okay, let's restore back to here. Holy Book. Cross. The cross kills you if you try to pick it up. So if you walk left here, again, you just die. The nasty poltergeist has killed you. A spot of exorcism may be in order here. Try something to hear, trumpet. Something to read. Something to burn, candle. Something to read that starts with the letter R. Instruction book. Bell. Hairpin. Horse feather. I forgot about the horse feather. We melt the granite. It becomes a lump of granite. No, there's nothing, literally nothing in the game that begins with the letter R. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's try this. Candle, trumpet, holy book. I guess we just try all the different book type items. I don't know if something to read would be like a book type item, or if it could just be something that if you examine it, it says it's readable, which would open up the scope quite a bit. Dead. Something to hear, something to read, something to burn. I'm assuming that you just need to be holding the correct items with you when you enter the screen as well. This is mysterious. This is very mysterious. I don't think I've tried the advert. It's pretty close. We'll go pick it up and give it a shot. Synonym could be Royal Book, Red Rum, Ringing Bell, Too Heavy. Rachel has her dog whistle and mirror. I've never been able to get the dog whistle from her. Tweety doesn't have anything. Tweety doesn't have anything. Rachel does start with an R, but you can't read her. How mysterious. Like, you'd think it'd be pretty simple to figure out what would the limited selection of items available. And the number of clues already, it feels like it should be pretty straightforward. But I don't... I wouldn't mind guesses. That'd be okay, I think. British Rail? That was the fork, yes. That was the fork. If it is the fork, then it's not something you just have to hold. Yo, Fraternity Jakey, welcome. Nerd Revenge, hello. This is the fourth game of the series, actually, Nerd Revenge. Stormbringer, the final Magic Knight game so far. These games are really interesting. They're kind of insane. They are kind of insane. I don't know if it's in a good way or not. Oh, the only one you don't own. Oh, I see. We're pretty far along. Like, I'm pretty close to the end here. There's just a couple puzzles left I have to figure out. They don't really make sense. They don't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, I saw there was an Atari ST version, which looks really good. Like, just the graphics look incredible in the ST version. Tefla, welcome. The Magic Knight, he's very magical. Just look at him. Just exudes magic and wonder and possibility. The hairpin? taking the bell just in case. I'm also not even sure that this is something that's solved simply by holding the correct items. Like, maybe you have to do something, like perform a ritual. Perhaps in the adjacent room. Try something to hear, the trumpet. Something to read, I don't know. Something to burn, the candle. The clue from the crystal ball said a TV broadcasting unit will give you the initials of the items you need. I'm assuming that that means the letters CRT correspond to the items I need. C, candle, T, trumpet, R. Something to read. Starts with the letter R. Running Man? Rum? Rucksack? Revelry? Random? Oh yeah, what's your guess? The teddy bear? Could be. Might not be CRT. That's very possible. Yeah, I'm just kind of guessing. TV broadcasting unit could be BBC. Bell. Candle. That might be it. At least gives us more things to try. So that would mean bell, candle, and then bell, something to hear, candle, still, something to burn, and then just B. The Bible, the Holy Book. That would be very mean if the Holy Book... I mean, it would be kind of par for the course. That might be it. That might be it. Alright. Let's investigate this. Holy Book could be the Bible. So if I just pick up the bell... Wasn't I just carrying these items here? Wasn't I, like, literally just holding these when I tried this? Yeah, it could be brass. I don't know if you can pick up broken glass. Might be able to pick up broken glass. Dead. It's possible that you need to be holding only those 3 items as well. This is insane. Let's try it with just these 3 items. I reckon it's the order, like the specific order that they're in your inventory. That could be as well. Like, I feel like we're really grasping at straws here, but You just don't know in this game. You just don't know. It's so vague. Hear, read, burn. B, B, C. Or CRT. Kinnikos Dragon, hello, welcome. Nope, that's Knight Lore. That's from Ultimate Play the Game. Saberman is his name. This is a different series of adventure games starring a knight. These are the David Jones Magic Knight games. So here, so the bell's currently first. Read would be the Bible here, the holy book. And then the candle, the C to burn. Like again, it's possible though that you need to do something with them and not just be holding them. Like here at the altar, could we exercise? No. So I'm trying to perform an exorcism here. It's one of the last puzzles yet to solve in this game. I don't know what it's going to give me once I successfully do this. I'm gonna look up a hint. I feel like this might be a bit spoilery though. It's dangerous territory. It's not even in the 48K version? Oh my goodness. I found a map. The map shows rooms beyond the ghost. So like obviously there's ways to get beyond the ghost. Looks like I've found and done just most everything in the game so far. Yeah, as expected. Let's... I'm not seeing anything here. It looks like the tip shop here. World of Spectrum has a link to the tip shop, which has a whole list of little hints and tips. I think the majority of these are for the 48K version. Seems like just about all of them are, actually. I haven't tried dropping more than one egg down the well. I did see a spoiler here about the switches. But at this point, it kind of doesn't matter. So according to the map here that I found, the only thing you get for going past the ghost is a stick of dynamite and a torch. There's just items on the ground. A stick of dynamite and a torch. The torch would assume that the torch just lights up dark rooms, which there's only one that I found, and the glow shield does that as well. So the torch seems completely redundant. A dynamite, I don't know what that would be used for at all. Yeah, I don't know about this. This is very mysterious. This is quite the mystery. Quite inscrutable, if you will. Dynamite blows up, yeah. So, since I got spoiled, I want to check this out here. Let's go pick up the horse feather. The horse feather lets me tickle people. Tickling raises some people's happiness, and some people it makes them very, 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 very mad. Rachel. Up here. Who is good at maths. Apparently she's the key to the switches puzzle, the lever puzzle. Let's examine her. Oh, she's super mega happy. Oh, this is good. This is ideal. This is ideal. So we can just come... I don't have the wand of command! Apparently you just have to command Rachel to help you, and she gives you a hint for the levers. Poltergeist, that's so mysterious. Like, I feel like we're one item away. And it wouldn't be too hard. It would suck. But it wouldn't be too hard to just brute force it. Because if it's BBC, bell, candle, something. Or if it's CRT, it's candle, trumpet, something. If it's neither of those, then I don't know what it is. Did I not? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm thinking about the ghost. I forgot to pick... I dropped an item to make room for the wand, but I forgot to pick up the wand. Oops. There it is. You'd think the person that made the map would have solved the puzzle, but he could have just used pokes to get past that screen without dying. Help! The password number for today is 32. You'll need to enter this number to activate the castle teleport system. Again, I got this spoiled when I was trying to look up a hint for the poltergeist. So now the next step is, how do you interpret the number 32 into a series of 7 switches? How do I enter the number 32 using 7 switches? Well, obviously, you convert it into binary. Obviously. You convert the number 32 to binary. And 32 is... That's just, what, 2 to the 5th power? Is 32 2 to the 5th? So then you just take the 5th switch and flip it, and we're done? Boop, 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 boop. 2 to the 5th would be the 6th switch. Okay, yeah, because 2 to the 0, number 1. 2 to the 1st is the number 2. Yeah, okay, I follow. I follow. Okay. C64 version, she gives you a number between 1 and 7, and not the actual number you have to convert. What? Good. That's not good, actually. That's jacked. Dude, these games are awesome. So... Ah! It worked. Jiggy, thank you for the raid. Duke Donuts, thank you for the resub. Welcome, everybody! We're playing Stormbringer. The power plant! Sorry. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Duke, for the resub. I appreciate it greatly. 4 years. That's powerful support. Exactly 4 years. No more, no less. And thank you, Jiggy, for the raid. How's it going? Jiggy was playing Tomb Raider. I want to play Tomb Raider so bad. I hope you had a lot of fun with Tomb Raider. This is peak Euro platformer. Peak British gaming. There's an axe? I can read the axe. Chopperman Axe Core. The finest axe blades this side of Alpha Centauri. This is Stormbringer. This is the final game in the Magic Knight series of games. It's completely and totally inscrutable. Is this a reference to Spellbound? There's just a thick liquid on the ground. I wonder what this lever does. I have no idea what that just did. What? Oh, that's the book. Oh, you're enjoying it? That's good to hear. I've heard great things about Tomb Raider. I've also heard bad things about it. It depends on who you ask. But I'm happy you're having fun with it. Enjoy your meal. Thank you again for the raid. I died! So we've reached a critical juncture. We reached a critical juncture here. The power plant. If you're just in this room, it drains your health. So you die of exhaustion if you're just in this room for too long. Let me go back here and explore a little bit more. Oh, I stuffed it. I stuffed it. Abort, 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 abort. Okay, I unstuffed it. Let's go flip the switch again. Do I have the key? No. Like, at this point, we could just restart the game and probably make it to the end and finish it. But there's still, like, unresolved puzzles. I never found the Off-White Knight either. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. So we're gonna go back to the UFO and head left this time. So going to the right, there's a puddle on the ground. There's a lever that does something, maybe. Who knows? Maybe nothing. And there's an axe. I don't know if any of those items have any uses. Let's go left. B. Game over. The doors of the bomb bay open below you in preparation for some really nasty bombing type function. You fall and kill yourself. Okay. Oh, yep. good. It was too gruesome to show. I thought they were goldfish on the wall. I thought they were a little goldfish. Basically, I think I've reached the point in the game where we know how to get to the end of the game and finish it. And so we probably just need to restart and play through the entire game from the beginning, which wouldn't take that long. Optimize things a little bit more efficiently. And then just finish the game. I just want to confirm that the Off-White Knight is indeed up here. It seems like this is where he is. I'm also kind of hoping that we find an item that will let me perform the exorcism here in the UFO. Because I'm really... like, that's really gonna bug me. Stupid poltergeist. Like, there's a bunch of TV units here in these rooms, but I can't seem to interact with them. Look, they're like little goldfish. They do kind of look like whoopee cushions, too. The Onion Bargee? What's that? What's an onion bargee? I smell it. The smell of curry is quite evident. Ooh, delicious. It's Indian food. Oh. There he is! That's the Off-White Knight. We found him. It's the other half of you. His hands are empty. So if we had the magic missile right now, I could simply throw it at him and he'd fall asleep. Presumably. And then we could cast the spell of Dimension Merge. So that leaves Spell of Wonder, unused. Travel to Person, unused. Melt Granite? Why do we have the Melt Granite spell? What? Beyond the security doors in the castle, there's a room with axes flying around and a paperweight on the floor. If you pick up the paperweight and you're holding the mirror, you can read writing on it that says it's a granite paperweight. You can then cast the Melt Granite spell to turn it into a blob of granite. Why? But, like, if we don't... Is that what I need? Blob? BBC? Blob of granite? Was it called a blob or a lump? It does start with the letter B. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kinnikos. The quickest game is spell. There's the quit the game. It's a spell to quit the game. It is a lump, you're right, you're right. But why do we have a... Why? You have to go through that much trouble to pick up the granite paperweight. And if there's a spell specifically dedicated to melting it, you'd think it would have a purpose. Like, that would be the most elaborate red herring ever made. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. I'm gonna try it. Let's go back to here. Bargy. Hey, this was 1987. They didn't have autocorrect. Oh, there it is. Lump of granite. Spell check. These were yet to be invented. Okay. Save again. A kind of far still, just very, very, very little emphasis on platforming though. Like the Dizzy games really incorporate platforming with adventure game elements. This game is just pretty much a pure adventure game. A true graphic adventure, as it's called. Also, the Magic Knight games came before the Dizzy games as well, so these are predecessors. This game specifically, I think, might have been released after the first Dizzy game, but I don't actually know the exact timeline. Okay, so we have the candle, we have the book, we got the bell, we got the granite, we got the trumpet. These are all like the suspicious items that may or may not be used in exorcism. I don't know if I need specific combinations of these, or in an order, or dead. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. I could go for BLT right now. Nom nom nom. A bell, lump, trumpet. He says, try something to read, try something to burn, something to hear. And I have the ability to read things, like I have a read option. I have a blow option to make noise. I can't burn. Like, I don't have a way to burn things. So if I were trying to, like, perform a ritual with these items in the adjacent room, I could read something and I could blow something to hear it, but I don't have a way to burn something. Unless melting the granite paperweight? That's not burning it, that's just melting it. I haven't figured out how to light the candle, no. Earlier on, I thought that the candle would be used to light the dark room before I thought of the glowing shield. So I tried to light the candle back then, but you just simply don't seem capable of doing so in this video game. Like I tried standing next to one of the torches that was in the back wall to see if I could burn it there, but you can't light it there. You might just have to ignore the poltergeist. The teddy bear was a Winnie the Pooh meme. It was just a joke. The teddy bear, its name is like A.A. Milne, and he's looking for honey, and it was just a joke. Eggs, yeah, I'll try some eggs. Oh, Helical, welcome, hello. This song is so much better than the one in the previous game. I don't mind this one too much. Cause yeah, you can get wishes in the well. You can make wishes in the well. Like, both of these characters here are completely useless. Oh, okay, I guess Corby the Crow does tell you that the switches are helpful. Privet the Hedge Pig is 1000% useless. Oh, no, I just gotta mosey about for a little bit for the chicken to lay an egg. It's my favorite red herring in a video game. I don't know, dude. That's a good question. I tend to not remember red herrings from video games, especially like adventure games, because their existence tends to make me more angry than not, and I try to just forget about how awful they are. I don't know. The one in Monkey Island's good, the literal red herring, and it's actually used for a puzzle. Wasn't there a red herring in one of the Magic Knight games as well? Or maybe Disney? Man, I don't know. So if we drop the egg in the well, by the way, somebody else, thanks for the egg, or Todd for the egg mate. You can have a wish if you want. Now we can have a wish. Your wish has been granted. All that you have to do now is find out what you wished for. So if you drop the golden egg down the well, by the way, you have soft locked the game, because you need the golden egg to give to Robin. Ta, for the egg mate, you can have a wish if you want. Hey, we got another wish. It's not worked! I'll drop the copper egg. Oops. Have a wish. Your wish is my command, but I assume you want some clues. If you want clues, you'll have to use the next wish for them. I'm out of wishes! Hold on. Let's try this again. Let's drop them, let's do copper egg first, and then silver. Because the copper, maybe the wishes are tied specifically to the type of egg that gets thrown in the well. Maybe you have to drop the copper egg first. So that way the next wish will get you a clue. And if the previous clue, or if the previous egg was copper, and then the next one is silver, instead of the silver egg not working, maybe you'll get a clue instead. And then the gold egg, maybe it's just the nothingness, because the gold egg's meant to be used for Robin. Or maybe the chicken lays more eggs, too. I didn't even wait to see. The cloud does hate us, yeah. And so the story, the plot of the game is that the Off-White Knight is terrorizing the town by this magical evil cloud. So the Off-White Knight is in his UFO spaceship controlling this cloud and trying to kill us and just cause havoc. It is the primary antagonist of the game, is the cloud. See? This explains it all right here. UFO, cloud, troll, guard, castle, trees, moon, cave. Silver egg. Just gotta keep moseying around. Let's go get the bottle and drink it. Just to play it safe. What does the magic talisman do? I guess there's a chance that we just need the magic talisman to cast the dimensional merge spell. Bottle of liquid. B. Bottle of liquid. Which is readable. How would you make it that far without using this bottle of liquid? Empty bottle, still readable. Broken glass, B. Not readable. Banana? Not readable. Ever try to read a banana? It doesn't work. Hurry up with that chicken! I'm just waiting for the chicken to lay a copper egg. Why does it take so long? Speed up if I drop this egg here. It seems like the chicken instantly laid an egg if I dropped one in the well. Chicken! Oh, I got zapped! Okay, we got it. We got it. Got it. Save here. So there might be a special magic sequence of well egg. Well egg. So if we first drop the copper egg, you can have a wish if you want. Okay, so let's now make our wish. No, it's egg. First egg is this wish. Second egg is that wish. Third egg is that wish. And I think it's a troll. Because I think you only ever get the 3 eggs. And so they troll you by making you think, okay, if I can get a 4th wish, I'll get a clue, but there's no way to get a 4th wish. Unless there's a way to get a 4th wish. Or maybe something else can be thrown in the well. Or maybe the chicken lays more eggs. Chicken laid more eggs. Video gaming. Video gaming. Have a wish. If you have gotten this far, then you must want some clues. Here we go then. Use your binary knowledge to lever your way to the stars. Okay, thank you. What about the ghost? I already spoiled that one for me. A fishy object can help to get the point for Robin. The advert. If you read the advert, it specifically says that something is fishy. Alright, we gotta harvest all these clues. So if you read the advert, see, finders keepers. If you examine the advert, you smell the advert? It all smells a bit fishy. There. I thought that was just a little, they're just having a laugh because it's self-insert advertising for other games. It's very fishy. Let's drop another egg. The eggs that you have just used up are needed to solve the game. I think I'm out of eggs. I think I'm out of eggs. That was the final egg wish. Because you need the gold egg. I didn't help with the ghost. Game over! Alright. So if I want to see if the bottle helps with the exorcism, it would be very tricky. Because simply carrying the bottle into there I guess you can get the second bottle. There's 2 bottles in the game. don't remember what the second one was called. I still haven't figured out how to pick up the newspaper either, by the way. I think we might have to just disregard the poltergeist. It feels bad just leaving it unsolved. But I'm pretty sure at this point we can just go through and finish the game, so... It's probably not going to lead anywhere, because the map that I saw, it specifically says it's for the Stormbringer 128K version. There was only a torch and a stick of dynamite. Unless the dynamite gets used for something, or the torch gets used for something, which it seems like I have everything I need to finish the game. It's a screenshot map, yeah, it's not a magazine one. I assume, like, you could probably get through there without solving the puzzle. Because there's all sorts of pokes and stuff to, like, teleport around. You could probably just teleport around to the rooms to the left of the ghost to capture screenshots. I just assume they cheat. If I can't figure it out, then obviously nobody could have figured it out. They must have cheated. Let's beat the game. Alright. Let's just beat the game. Play the game from the beginning. Let's just cruise maximum strength, full efficiency, game winning. Just skip the ghost. The ghost is a joke. The ghost is a joke. We don't need to go to the chapel. I don't need the water pistol in either. Why'd I grab the pistol? Just beat the game. I don't have enough inventory slots! Okay. I didn't plan this through. I didn't plan this very well. So we head to Rhiannon because we need the Wand of Command. She can keep the crystal ball. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm being cloud chased. In Entwood here... There's an invisible NPC. I want the magic talisman. I don't know if this is useful for anything, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to wear the magic talisman, because you might need to be wearing it or holding it to cast the spell of merging with the Off-White Knight. So just to be safe, we'll do that. Banana's got to come with me, but I don't think I have enough inventory slots. I do have enough inventory slots. Perfect. I should have moved... we can disregard the wishing well. Okay, so now I don't know how to get the newspaper, but I just happened to it happened to be wizard, so this is the blessed run. Okay, we are currently blessed with a good wizard run. The first order of business is I need to go down there to pick up the thing, and the boots, and the thing, and the thing, and the wand, or the elf horn. The elf horn can get dropped outside in limbo. The boots can get worn, but I need 3 inventory slots. I don't have 3 inventory slots. We can drop the wand here, so we're coming back for it. We can drop the banana here. What's my current strength? 41. Okay, we're fine. So pick these 2 up. And then... I didn't want to do that. I'll just have a drink, whatever. And you smash the bottle. And cast the Pass Plant spell to teleport to the power plant. Let's get the elf horn. And then we can cast the Pass Plant spell. And this puts us right next to Beowulf. So we can deliver the elf horn here, because that's where it's going to be used. And then we teleport to Limbo. Pick up the boots. Wear the boots. Exit off the left side of the screen, so we can end up over here. Chicken! Let's move the chicken over a little bit closer to where it goes. Chicken's not going to lay an egg while it's in my inventory, but I can get it closer to where it's meant to be. Here. It's not! It's just got to... It's Robin! Wand of Command... I don't need the banana. The banana is an information item. A lot of the puzzles and NPCs and items in this game simply serve to give you information. If you have that information, you don't need the item to get the information anymore. There's another bottle I need to pick up along the way, so I guess I should probably just save and drop the gadget X. I need the item slots. So this is going to be Ultimate. I'm naming this Ultimate 1. Okay. Drop the gadget X. Mosey on the way. So we gotta be really careful here. The axes can kill me. Buckets of serpents, okay. Why is there a flame of Dansk? I totally forgot about this. This is so mysterious. Pull the lever. 3 What? Okay, the first hour's passed already. Careful, 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 careful! Ugh. Why is there a spanner? This game is a troll, that's why. So we're going to do the teleportation strat again. Drop the pad here. Then go back down. Oh, what's my current health at? Oh, wrong command, wrong command. 29. Oh, shucks. Alright, well, let's quaff. Pick up. Teleport. Drop. Good. That up. So the combination for the levers is likely different every playthrough. So we still need to figure out what the number is, then convert. Throw the pad over there. That gains us access to more switches. I'm going to drop the bottle here. I'm going to drop the key. Teleport key. I'm going to put it here. So I need to bring the advert back out with me. We definitely want the shield here. Pick it up and wear it. Leave the candle. We'll come back there. Pull the lever. never did read the arrow. You got the advert, nice. $111. I can't convert that just yet. I'll have to do math to convert that, but don't spoil it. I'll work it out in time. I just need to... I'm still on time pressure here. I still have to continue playing. 111. Let's wear that. Let's pick up the mirror. I might have to smash the mirror, but it's just going to be helpful. I have to go through here. All these items are useless, but we need to pull the lever. It's been a long time since I did, like, conversions into and out of binary. I don't remember how to do that very well. I think I remember how to do it. I had to mess with binary when I played Gigantic Jewel Lost and Drod. That was formatted differently. Pick up the gadget X, read it, put a save down. Yeah, the binary snake puzzle. Wow, I remember very well. So nothing in game pauses the game. So we just have to let it run. Okay, so now let me work out. Here's my notes. So 111 in binary. So you subtract powers of 2. 2 to the 0 is 1. I don't know. It's... So that means there's a 1 on the far right. Minus 1, now we're at 110. We subtract 2. I think I'm doing it, yeah. Subtract 2 brings us down to 108. Means there's a 1. No, this is not how you do it. 64. 64 is the largest square. Or the largest. 2 to the 6th is 64. So the 7th digit's a 1. Because we're looking for a 7-digit number. There's a 1 in the 7th digit, which is 64. So let me do 111 minus 64. 57? No, 47. It's 47. So we subtract 32. Equals 15. So we can't subtract 16, so that's a 0. So we subtract 8. 7. So we subtract 4. Then we subtract 2. Then we subtract 1. So 111 in binary should be 1101111. That means we need to have access to all 7 switches. We need to flip all of them, save switch number 5. Assuming I did that correctly. Cool. And then to get our time back, because the game's running on real time, let's restore. Sorry, just the inventory management is making me go elephant mode. I did that! That would make sense, yeah. The game forces the number to be at least 32 or higher. That would make sense, though. So we need the egg now. Ja! Yeah! I died. Well, the deathless playthrough is over. This is the death full playthrough. So much for the deathless run. Now we're back here. The mirror is really screwing me up here. The mirror is really screwing me up here. Like, I want that... Whoops. That last item slot. We need the chicken. I guess we should probably check up on Robin first. I can drop some items over there as well. So the most annoying character in the game, Robin. Okay, his stamina's good. Eat and drink. No, no, no. Arrow. He took it! He can't sleep, though. He can! Okay, this is ideal. Okay, we're cooking here. We're cooking. Let's drop the disguise. So now we need to farm the egg. We need to get the egg. Yeah! Chicken! If I get zapped, I'm dead, so I'm gonna play it safe here and just cycle the screen a few times! Okay, we're back. Now, the nice thing about the mirror is it lets me see when I'm getting egged. I'm not getting egged. Wo ist ein Egg? Egg. 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 Okay. Drop the chicken. Stubborn little guy. Okay. The numbers are looking pretty good. Happiness kind of could be better. Happiness could be better. So let's sit here and just observe him. Let's just sit here and observe to maximize his happiness to increase pliability chance. Pliability? Oh, you know. Yeah, ba 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 ba. 91. So I have to sit here and observe him. Okay, his happiness is maxed out, so let's give him the egg. Command Robin to wake. The moment of truth. Last time this was the most frustrating thing in the world. Maybe it's just gonna go smoothly. Boop, 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 boop. So we walk over here. Blow elf horn. Summon Robin. Please don't disappear. Command Robin help. Yes! Might be done with the wand. Okay, now we're going into the Bear Wolf's cave. The Bear Wolf was secretly a little teddy bear. And there's a bat in here. Now we get the most challenging platforming sequence of the game. The jumping in this is really bad. There we go. Yeah! Okay. Advert. Yes! So I wish I had the key. I should have brought the teleport key with me so I could just instantly bloop, get to the other side of the universe. I don't have the teleport key. Another hour just passed. Da! 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 Okay, there we go. Hey, Robin. The cloud could have killed me right there. I'm probably gonna get like a score of 4. Okay, pick up the disguise. I don't have the strength! Okay, I have the strength. Pick up the disguise. Go. I can't go wizard mode yet, because I dropped the gadget X to the right side of the door. I definitely want the gadget X back. Go wizard mode. I'm so happy the wizard is the disguise. Whee! Okay, let's do a save. Let's do a save here. I'm fully expecting something to go wrong at the final hour, by the way. Like, there could be some hidden secret requirement. Some magic spell. Shenanigans. No! No! Sometimes the exit to this room just doesn't work. And this is one of those cases where it just doesn't work. So, that's bad. That's bad. I don't know how to turn the exit back on. We'll see if that... Floor is lava, welcome. Thank you for the 51-month resub. Thank you. I'm just freaking out a little bit here because the game is breaking. Thank you for the resub. Okay, it's fixed, it's fixed, it's fixed, it's fixed. Thank you for the resub, Floors Lava. I might be able to move deeper into the castle now. Wizard mode? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Yes! Okay, we're back. The buckets of serpents. These things can't hurt me because I'm wearing the magic shield. Yeah, I definitely should have planned a little bit better and brought the teleport key down with me. But I didn't. There he is. I can't take it. It's so good. It's so funny. Okay, so what was my one? The number 111 in binary is all ones except for the fifth levers is 0. The fifth one's a 0. Okay. So flip 1. Flip 2. Flip 3. Flip 4. Teleport. 5, we do not flip. Flip 6. Flip 7. Okay, that should be the correct combination. Let's teleport. Oh, I'm so excited. We'll probably have to take our disguise off in order to do the merge. Look at this little flipper hand. Look at that dumpy. That's a wizard. Oh, it worked! Okay, we're in. There he is! Okay. Drop the key. Unwear the disguise. Ah! Save! We're a mass of glitched pixels. Okay. Throw. Magic missile off White Knight. Ah! I don't know if I... Okay. Cast a spell. Merge. I can't cast that here. Well done. Magic Knight is whole again. Magic Knight is now in need of a nice, long rest. Game over. Total completion 90%. Time left 6 hours. That's speed running, baby. You've completed your task. Magic Knight has decided to retire. Did it. This is the best ending out of any of the games so far. First game didn't even end. The first game doesn't end. The second and third games crashed when you beat it. This one, the music no longer works. You get the Magic Knight standing against a black screen. It's the black void. And he's so old now, he's got to retire. Alright. I missed 10% score. I think score is calculated on rooms visited and maybe items used as well. So I think in order to get maximum score, we would needed to have done the poltergeist exorcism to visit all the screens of the chapel. And the UFO as well, moving to the right. I didn't do that. There we go. Stormbringer, a true graphic adventure. Thank you for the GGs, everybody. It took some doing. It took a number of hints and tips and spoilers, but that's Stormbringer. Wow. What a game. What a game. What a game. There is an astonishing amount of nonsense in this video game. There is an incredible amount of just nothingness items. Just troll, nonsense, misdirection, garbage strewn across the landscape just to trip you up and make you think things are important and make you try and sift through the noise to figure out what's relevant. The puzzles in this game, I still don't even know how to get the newspaper. Like, what even are the puzzles? Like, figuring out which disguise gets you into the castle, which is trivially overcome by brute forcing. I guess most of the puzzles is just trying to understand what you're meant to do. And, like, just figuring out what items are actually used and where is like 90% of the game. The biggest hurdle, the biggest puzzle was getting through the bear wolf. And man, I almost went insane last stream because I did the exact correct thing and it just didn't work. I think probably because Robin Hood's happiness wasn't high enough when I asked him to help. But it worked consistently this time. I don't know. I think my favorite one's probably Spellbound. My favorite game is probably the second one, Spellbound. Finders Keepers is radically different from the other three because Finders Keepers doesn't use the Windimation system, the menus and the adventure game aspect. But Finders Keepers was also a lot of fun. It's just very different. Of the three Windimation Magic Knight games, I think Spellbound's the best. The first one is the best. Spellbound is a lot more about babysitting the different NPCs, which is highly entertaining, if also a little frustrating, but highly entertaining. It's very unique as well. I liked Spellbound quite a bit. Spellbound was straightforward enough as well. It wasn't like massively cryptic. It was straightforward enough to where it felt like I could actually figure things out and make progress. Nighttime was super cool at the outset. Like, Nighttime started off mega interesting, especially once you gain access to your spaceship. It can start to fly around from planet to planet. But then you spend hours just flying around from planet to planet, mapping out all the different connections. At least I did. And then once it comes down to the point where you're trying to solve puzzles and figure out what to do in nighttime, it's just it was like almost an unsolvable. It was utter nonsense. Like, there were so many things in nighttime that I just got completely tripped up on because they just weren't hinted at very well. But it was also pretty cool. Like, the scope of nighttime was really interesting. It just didn't play very well. And Stormbringer, it's just there's just so much nonsense. I don't know. I don't know. There's just so much red herring nonsense. These games are interesting. These games are interesting. I'm happy to have played them. I don't know if they're that particularly good. uh, we're gonna have to play the new Magic Knight games once they're complete. They're interesting. I guess these games are more interesting than they are good or fun. It's like the puzzles don't really have a satisfying way to work them out and solve them. Is how it feels. It feels like a lot of the puzzles and the solutions is simply trial and error guesswork. Very little like actually working things out and solving it with ideas. But then occasionally you stumble across something that you're able to figure out and it does feel good. But a lot of it's just like, what the heck am I doing? Just bouncing around. What's this? What's happening? These games are really interesting. They're not as good as the Dizzy games. I can say that much. Does the music start again if I press play? No, the music's just permanently broken. These games do have a lot of personality. Like, you can tell they're very much a solo effort. Like, I think these Magic Knight games would be so much better with a little bit more, like, play testing. Just kind of smooth some of the rough edges out a little bit. Because there's just, I guess the biggest problem is a lack of direction for the player. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can make it quite frustrating. Dead. Well, Stormbringer. We did it. It's over. That's it. Oh, Hazemaker, welcome. This one had the music until once I finished the game and triggered the ending, the music just stopped. Now it's broken. The previous games, once you finish it, it was just a stuck note. It just hung on a single note. So I guess this is quite an improvement over that. Well, that's it. That's Magic Knight. That's Magic Knight. We did it. That's it. Magic Knight. Maybe we'll have to check out some of the different versions. Thank you all for watching. That's Magic Knight. Like I said, I'm happy to have played them. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these games. Like, I don't think I can really recommend these. Other than Spellbound. Spellbound's interesting and fun and very unique with its system, the Windimation system. It's unique, it's engaging, it's interesting, it's silly. What with Thor starving to death and you gotta babysit Thor and tell him to take naps and eat food, otherwise he dies and you get a game over. I probably had the most fun with that one. But like, there's better. There's also worse. What a fun game. Well, we can close the book on the Magic Knight series. So yeah, David Jones. Let me see if I can figure it. David Jones Magic Knight. He's making a new one. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on. He's making a new one. Where's my capture? Whoa, that's really big. Shoutouts to timeextension.com. and advertisements galore. It's an article, November 2024, just a couple months ago. So recent article. David Jones has confirmed he's working on a new entry in his beloved Magic Knight series, just in time for its 40th anniversary. 2025 will bring a new Magic Knight game, he says on Blue Sky. The series stopped in 1987, and now, for the 40th anniversary of the launch of the first game, there will be a new one. The first installment, 1L, in the franchise, Finders Keepers, launched in 1985 on the Spectrum, Amstrad, MSX, and Commodore, followed by Spellbound in the same year, and Nighttime and Stormbringer. All of those titles featured the heroic Magic Knight. Games being developed in C++ on PC. The fact that it has scrolling screens means a 128K Spectrum version isn't practical, according to Jones. He is, however, looking into the possibility of making a version for the Spectrum next, and also considering Android and iOS versions. Like, look at these screenshots. This looks wonderful. Look at these screenshots. Like, what? Where? There's like 3 different tracks that you can like go up and down between, maybe? I guess there's the Magic Knight right there. I don't even know. There's mushrooms and like, is that the Banshee from Spellbound? This looks beautiful. I really want to play this. MK5 is set in a remodeled version of the place where Spellbound took place. Jones says there's no lift to change floors, but doors, and the front and back layers of rooms will take the player to other parts of the mansion. The original Spellbound cast are back. The game's style will be very familiar to those who played Spellbound through to Stormbringer. The idea is that it's a graphic adventure with elements of both text-based adventures and platform-style games. That's another screenshot. Look at that. Dude, this looks great. It's holding a competition to pick the game's eventual title. It'll boast drastically improved graphics. Well, are these, well, drastically improved? If you say so. As the game is written for PCs with much higher resolution and many more colors. There will be more animation, different play layers to each location, mouse and keyboard support, and no sudden unexpected deaths. Unless, of course, you choose to play in the hardcore retro mode. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm working quite hard at it. The game should be out sometime 2025, will probably be on Steam. I get a good response. I intend to make a trilogy of it. The next episode set in the future, like Spellbound, or like Nighttime. The hardest part is building the interface for the puzzles and story, and apart from penciled-in interface upgrades, that'll all be done before I get to MK6. Interestingly, Jones has hinted that Magic Knight's assumed gender may not be correct, which has led some to speculate the character is female. Perhaps we'll see a Samus-style reveal during this 5th outing? Ooh. Before we jump to any conclusions, it's worth noting that Jones is quoted as saying the situation is a little more complicated than that, which could point to some interesting developments for the series' protagonist. Oh. People don't... who cares? People are mad. This looks awesome. I'm excited for Magic Knight 5. I'm going to buy it. We're going to play it on stream when it comes out. I'm going to follow it. I'm going to wishlist it on Steam. I can't wait for it. Hopefully we can play it this year. Hopefully. That would be the dream. That would be the dream. Yo, Zero, welcome. Hello. We just finished up the stream. Just wrapping things up here. I would happily play another Magic Knight game, even though, like I said, the experience of playing these was kind of frustrating and tedious and bad at times. I still want to play more. I would still happily play more. because they are quite novel. They are quite unique. And that goes a long ways in my book. So, thank you all for watching. That'll do it for today. That'll do it. Video games, pretty good. Turns out video games are pretty good. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the cheers, the big emotes, the subs and the resubs and the follows. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, Jiggy, for the raid earlier. Thank you, Lister of Smeg, for the raid as well. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but that's okay. It's a rare Monday stream anyway. I won't be able to stream tomorrow. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday, we can just do a full rampage of video gaming. I'm going to plan on doing Drod on Wednesday. Next stream will be more Drod. Which, man, I really want to get deeper and further into Drod. That hold was so much fun. I might do 2 days of Drod. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Undecided as of yet. I'm tempted, strongly tempted to launch into Rings of Medusa 2. I'm kind of feeling like another big game. But I also want to play Captain Blood. I've been thinking about Captain Blood. I kind of want to play Captain Blood. Man. I don't know. Maybe there's so many video games to play. It's undecided yet, but we'll probably launch into a longer game after a couple days of Drod. Maybe some, Amiga platformer is never too far away. There's so many Amiga platformers I would love to play too. I still haven't played Super Frog. I need to play Super Frog. The weird space game, and the French developed space game where it's all about just flying around and deciphering alien languages and killing your clones. It looks insane. I played Captain Blood on stream a couple of years ago now. I only played it for like 2 or 3 hours. And it was just too much. It was just too much. So I've been building up the energy for years now to finally give it another spin. Maybe it'll happen soon. It looks incredible. Amazing Adventures of Antsy Dude. I don't know that one. Let me make note of that. But anyway, that's all I've got for today. Whoa, this looks really cool, Kenikos. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. I might have to add that to the list. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm going to do a raid. I got to get out of here. No stream tomorrow. Come back Wednesday with full-powered brain puzzle gaming. And then something else later on in the week. That's it. Thanks for watching. Who's on? Who is playing video games? Until Drodding resumes. Oh, I can't wait for Drod. I really want to play more Drod. Gotta play more Drod. I really want to play more. We're gonna play more Drod. Mooware is streaming. If you guys don't know, Mooware, friend of the channel, plays a lot of incredibly dank video games. Usually streams around the same time I do. I don't think I've ever had the chance to raid him. He's playing Hanabi? Fantast Hanabi? It's like a PlayStation fireworks simulator game where you have to make explosions with fireworks. It looks incredible. We're going to raid Mooware. Take care. Have a great night. Catch you next time. Farewell. See you later. Adios. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.